Bienvenidos a todos nuevamente a una de nuestras Eurorelinchu entrevistas. Hoy tenemos a la persona más guay que puede haber en Finlandia, además de a mis compañeros David y Omar. David y Omar, ¿cómo os encontráis hoy?
Bien, estamos bien.
Listos y dispuestos.
And well, tonight I'm not the most charismatic blonde in the room because we have Windows95man.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Windows95man. You.
What?
How are you? How is it going?
Good. Yeah, it's really exciting to be in this UMK final and trying to get to Eurovision. So it's really overwhelming because I'm quite. This is my first song ever released, and immediately to the UMK final. So this is really overwhelming in a good way.
That's amazing because we've been like checking on your past work and your past stuff, and we've seen that you've also been working and opening for Karia. So did he give you like any tips or stuff like about your performance or what to do or what's the best way to like?
No, he's like I just got like really short notice, like after last Eurovision, like Karia's team was contact my booking agent like 2 weeks before his gig, like do you wanna be the warm-up act, and that's it. And it was just really nice experience, and I've been playing quite many same festival with him, and he's a really sweet guy. And he actually sent me like couple of weeks ago, like private message in TikTok for me and say like good luck with UMK and try to enjoy and have fun. And it's a good tip because this is quite like a big thing. So it's sometimes when I try to sleep, like I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? But trying to stay like positive.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you, what were you doing and what was your reaction when Iles Radio called you and said, hey, Windows, you are on the finals? Congratulations. What were you doing? What was your reaction?
I was trying to put sleep my toddler at a totally dark room, and then I was just like my son was almost sleeping. He's like 3 years old. Then I'm watching my phone, and my booking agent is like calling me like 3 times, and then there is like a WhatsApp message like, Teemu, can you call me back? I have one funny thing to tell. And I was like, oh my God, I got it, of course, immediately. And I was like, first it was a huge shock because I never done something like this big, and UMK is like bigger than ever. So first it was like shock, and I was like really scared, like a bit horrified. But in a few days, I got really happy, and now it's happening like mostly good time. And already like I feel that I already won because I'm being learning so much about like how to make music video, how to perform, how to dance. Like already this has been amazing.
Omar?
How No Rules was merged? What were the inspirations behind this pop?
Yeah, it's the No Rules word have been my motto like more than 10 years. So it was just like wanted to tell the message that you don't need to be yes rules. You don't need to be perfect. Like I'm always been the clumsy guy for my friend group. I'm being always laughed and bullied, but I haven't never care. I've been thinking like how I am, I can give happiness for people. So I think that's my message. Like just be yourself and trust yourself and be shameless. And I try to give this my positive joyful energy for the people.
Like if I've read it correctly, like you've composed the song and then you had to find a singer for it, and it was like kind of tough because of the rage. How was it? Like how did you already knew the singer, or you had like to make your own research and contact someone randomly and see
No,
if it fits? How was the process?
yeah, it's a funny story. Like my booking agent boss, who have been booking my DJ gigs, kind of get the idea in the melody when he was in a shower, and he was knowing like, hey, we have this Henry. Henry can use the computers, and he's a good singer, so let's do the demo song with him. And then he was just like so extremely good singer, and we was like years trying to find some another singer, because he said that I can do the singing, but I'm not going to the UMK. It's too crazy, too scary. But then we bit then it happened. And he was really horrified when we heard that we are in the final. But then now he's like really happy. Like he is really cool and really good and really enjoying this. He even put his Instagram public today.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
if I'm not wrong, you have been on the NFL, Lilo. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I've read. Maybe that one of your clips of one of your past videos had made it to one of the adverts in the NFL.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
what is the NHL? The how you say, the ice hockey final in the
Yeah.
US. Like my friend is an artist and he is living in the US, so he just messaged like, oh my god, I was watching this on TV, and then they're coming like a Subway commercial, and there is suddenly me dancing like. So it's kind of it's kind of just it's so weird. Like I've been doing many stuff, like by accident, just things happened and dreams come true.
So they didn't ask you to use the clip. Suddenly it was there,
Yeah.
and you've.
Yeah, I made years ago deal with this one like USA company who is like trying to find funny YouTube videos, and they contact me, and then I send like, yeah, you can use this and then they suddenly use the Subway commercial in there, and then I get suddenly with the PayPal a lot of money. I was like, what is happening? Like not so rich poor artist, and I'm like watching I have many thousand euros in my PayPal. So it's life is weird.
Yeah, because when I don't know if she wants me to tell this. Lilo has do a very big research of you. So when
Oh yeah,
she told us, we were like, what?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of you now. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
I made a. I hear research like, oh my god, I really like this song. I'm about to check everything. So
Yeah.
that was the story.
Yeah, that's so fun because like I've been making these international interviews today, and it's so funny to hear that people knows about my art, because it's a big part of what I'm doing. That it's like you need to a little bit know who I am. That it's just like that not think about that I'm a joke, because it's just like how I am. It's just I want to be naturally true myself. Make stuff out of it.
Talking about art and coming back to your UMK participation, how about the preparations for your performance in February the 10th in Tampere? What are the main, as far as you can tell, of course, don't spoil everything, but what is your main idea for the staging? Will be close to the music video? Will be another completely different thing?
It's gonna be completely different. I kind of, but of course similar energy, but kind of I want to prove that I'm a live performer and kind of more like a serious and more like epic. But it's hard to, because there's quite a simple element, so it's hard to
Yeah,
tell anything.
Mhm. Lilo?
guys.
Yeah. How was the moment like when you receive the call, because like we've
Really?
all also
I've already asked it.
yeah, but like, because for example, we've been talking with Sidekicks and they were like, yeah, we were like in the grocery shop and we had the call, and we had like this kind of stories, like but yeah, like you've told us about how did you feel, but like were you like with your family and you've all celebrated, or it was like just like, yeah, well, nice, like I'm in the studio and everyone is happy?
Yeah, no, it was like really shocking. I forgot to tell my family that I sent the demo. So it was a bit. We had the small fight at home, but then my wife said like, it's not so serious. Like kind of way that it is serious, but you know, it's just the kind of. What Eurovision is like, it's really like no rules. It's really like about it's really big happy event for European people or whole world. So I think it's just the perfect platform for me to be. So it's it of course it's just so scary thought. So it still processing and try to not think about it too much. I'm just like thinking like small steps ahead, like now I need to focus to the Tampere final show and just to practice my moves, because there is a lot of happening and I'm not the professional dancer, so everybody, my team is a bit worried and all the moves, but I'm not so worried because my whole thing is kind of about that forgiving character, that you don't need to be like, everything is so nowadays so tidy and clean, and like
They are really supportive with your performance and your projects.
Sorry?
Your team is really supportive for you and for your project.
Yeah.
Finland has gave us a lot of iconic Eurovision performances, so I want to ask you which Finnish Eurovision song is your favorite?
Just like I need to say, like I think like, of course, like Kääriä was the second, but like the absolute perfection is like the Hard Rock Hallelujah, when I was like young and when I saw it live, and how it's like our small Finnish country, and that happened, getting the biggest points ever. And we, with my friends, we was just ripping the clothes off and we was throwing the tomatoes to the ceiling, and we was going totally crazy in the street, like, yeah. And the show was so, you know, like I think I went then with my best friend to Interrailing all over the Europe with the train, and everybody, the whole Europe was thinking that it's a joke, and then it was like, no, it's like super serious, like that Hard Rock Hallelujah is like a real thing. And I don't know, I just like the live show a lot. It's just perfection. And it's really like, it's really our country, like it's so, it looks so Finland, like kind of accidentally a little bit funny, but yeah. This is our country, like we are like, yeah! And then people are like, what is this?
And from, if you remember from another countries besides Finland, what are your favorite Eurovision songs?
Out of Finland, lately have been liking the how you say China Chi, like that's a little bit like this.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, kind of. I think
that's cool.
it's one of the first Eurodance songs in the, or I don't know, maybe not the first, but like I really like the kind of 90s energy, that the live is not so like, nowadays everything is so perfect, but in the 90s things was a little bit off in a good way.
Yeah.
It gives me like warmness, like what I want to give also, that things doesn't need to when you are like, just there can be technical small mistakes, but if you give your heart yourself and you're fully there, like that's for me the best.
I wanted to ask, besides Eurovision, like what are your future plans? Like maybe an album, festivals? What do you have in mind?
Yeah, because this song has been now going so well, I was like really didn't know how it happened. Is it like nobody gonna listen? But now it's already like 500,000 like views in music video and Spotify, everything. This is like crazy for me. So this really motivates to make me for like an album, and I would want to do this album where it's like that next song can be example like ballad. Like I can just make all my. It can be kind of like a journey. The album that it doesn't need to be one style.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just a journey of different styles.
yeah, different kind of styles. Like I've been a bit inspired to buy from the flea market some old CD albums, like and see that there's like, whoa, this is like I'm traveling somewhere. Now it's like ambient, and now it's like, whoa, what is happening? And I'm inspired to do something like that also. That doesn't need to be every song doesn't need to sound the same. And I would want to do like more singing myself in the next song. Even Henry is the best, but just like kind of.
I want to ask my last question. Besides your song, which one is or are, if you cannot decide, your favorite from your competitors, no, your mates on
You're
the
amazing,
UMK?
UMK.
Yeah, from this competition, like I think this year it's really tight. Like I'm just a huge fan of the Cine Sabotage as a person, and like I like the kind of grooviness, and I just I'm a fan of Cine, so I say Cine because there's not so many like female rappers in Finland, and she have been always having like needed to fight a lot to get, because it's so much male. So I really like her attitude, and also how she's like also kind of this do-it-yourself artist, that she is doing own outfits and that kind of stuff. So I would say Sini. But it's
I would.
it was like a huge that we are all kind of feeling like that it's like we are back to high school, and it's really like when we are all together, it's quite a crazy group.
That's cool.
I wanted to ask about the music video, about the concept of the music video. Like, were you like it was your idea, or how was the? Because there's a lot going on, but at the same time, it's really cohesive. So yeah, I was wondering, like, how was the process?
Yeah, it was because I'm also this do-it-yourself guy. That before I've been doing all my YouTube videos and everything myself. I love to have like all the strings for myself. So now it's suddenly like this huge production. But they was really carefully listening all my ideas, and I was just whispering like, I like also this, and they took all my ideas really serious. And I made like with the iPad like. I would want the dancer have this kind of outfits, and then 2 weeks later they made those outfits, and they made me also one of the costume designer for the end title. So it was like really cool, really like crazy project. I'm really happy with it, like how it turned, because it's a Finnish national TV. I was thinking that they are boring, but they were actually really crazy people. I needed to calm down. For the first version, it was only me stripteasing. I was like, no, this is too much. Please, no. I want this is for like also kids. Also, like it was a bit too much.
Now I wanted to show the uncensored version of that video clip.
I hope it's coming out.
Oh my God. Of course, you can tell us anything about how it's going to be the live performance, but it was as chaotic as like the music video, like the production. So you were also like, yeah, maybe we can do this live and stuff like that, or it was like already more like schedule and scripted.
Yeah, like the actual live show gonna be like it's also now I'm at that point like please like crazy, crazy, a little bit less crazy, but I'm really happy with it, and just we still have like about 10 days to go, so a lot of practice, but I'm really there is a lot of danger also, like, so it's I like it. Like my
Nice.
team is a little bit worried, like, can I manage to do it? Like, because there's a first time playing kind of with the TV cameras that I need to be every part right spot. So that's I'm more like a freestyler. So it's need a lot of muscle memory to be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because it's
I can
going to
manage.
be your first time in television,
First
right?
time. Yeah, so it's a big that'll be quite exciting a night. Try to sleep. But I'm happy to be. I'm gonna be the last the final act. So that's the
Yes.
best.
I don't know how to say in English, but in Spanish we have a saying that is like the best is for the end.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah, that
things.
we let everything like the best thing we will put it at the end, kind of to have it like a sweet ending.
Yeah. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, I feel it. I was really happy when they select the numbers, and I opened the letter and I was like, yes, number 7. Yes.
Is there
One
any
last,
other question?
one last question. Of course, as you can see, we are really excited, and as far as we can tell, you are one of the most commented songs in all the not only UMK, in all the national selections season of Eurovision. How you receive
Really?
the
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
Okay.
How you receive this kind of feedback from Finnish and also international fans?
I don't know. I'm really, because I didn't know. I really didn't know that UMK is so big that I'm been getting like message like from South, like Argentina. I'm just like, what?
Yes.
Like that's like, you're my favorite. I hope you're going to Eurovision, and like it was so cool to be in. I did this chat for the Reddit Eurovision group, and I get a lot of questions, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. This Eurovision bubble is just so kind of kind and sweet. So it's being always when it's international. It's have been quite. Sometimes the Finnish newspapers are like a bit like heavy because they try to make tight questions, but these have been like just really nice because you can go just deep in Eurovision nerdy stuff. Like it's really fun.
Yeah, because
But I'm being careful. I haven't. I'm being saying to my wife that she can watch the comment. I haven't read any comments.
Do you want to see anything the social media told to you? Just
No,
because
no.
focus of the
I want to
performance.
focus my art, and
Okay.
when the time is right, I can watch because like, yeah, because I think people try to put me like, what is this? They try to put me some kind of box, maybe like maybe this is a little bit this and this, and like I just want to try to be myself. Yeah.
Nice.
yes,
Nice.
the UMK, like it's going to be in one of the Spanish national channels. Like they've been doing
It's
it
going
for
to
a
be
couple.
this year.
Yeah, in
It's not.
Kiss. Yeah, I think so. If I've checked it correctly, it's gonna be like the last year. So maybe that's
Okay.
why it's gonna be like, maybe that's why you're having like international feedback, and so because like it's if we're doing it in Spain, I guess that in other
Yeah,
countries
it's
they're
going to
also.
be broadcast in a little channel on Spain. Yeah, that
Whoa,
is.
Yeah, it's a public channel, but yeah.
whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any? All right. Then thank you so much for
Yeah,
having for making room for us.
yeah, no
Was
worries. Like this has
lovely.
been super nice.
It was lovely
Oh,
having you. And if you want to say anything for the Spanish fans, or yeah,
Yeah, please watch the UMK My Number number 7, and I think maybe you can vote with our Yle app. I don't know, but if you want me,
maybe.
We
If
don't
not,
know.
we can use a VPN.
yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Kiitos Windows95man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Windows. Bye.
Bye.
Y bueno, esto ha sido todo. Soy Lilo, David y Omar a mi lado, siendo mis más fieles compinches y los más mejores periodistas del mundo. Y bueno,
Sin ser yo
si
nada de
queréis-
eso.
A ver, nosotros nada de eso.
Lo somos, ahora mismo lo somos. Así que bueno, muchísimas gracias por vernos y nos podéis encontrar en todas las redes sociales habidas y por haber, en YouTube, en TikTok, en Twitter, en Instagram, incluso en Mastodon. Somos Eurorelinchu y bueno, muchas gracias.
Bye.
Chaus.
Bad vi iru lau.